Welcome back to the White Noise Podcast. I'm Ethan, joined by Pina Colada.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Paul. Welcome back. And as always, Jacob behind the glass.
That's me.
And you heard correctly, Gavin's not here because he's a big dum-dum.
Give me gum.
I'm just kidding. I don't even know what he's doing. I didn't ask. He said, I can't do it. I was like, all right, cool. Call Paul.
Nice. Call Paul. Call him from the bullpen.
Call him from the bullpen.
So badass.
Quick update on, I guess, my furniture living situations, I guess. I'm now fully moved in.
Woo!
To a bedroom now.
Let's go.
Upgrade. New bed. So queen mattress. It's great. I got through the adjustment period to where, kind of wake up. The bed's a little too soft than I'm used to, kind of like I've been sleeping on the ground type thing. Kind of like not Forrest Gump, Castaway, Tom Hanks, like that. He can't sleep in the bed. It's too comfortable. Anyways, I'm kind of past the adjustment period now. I feel like tonight is the night.
Good sleep.
Where I will have a wonderful slumber.
Are we still talking about sleep? This is a little weird. I feel like tonight is...
And
okay.
In addition...
Subliminal messages.
In addition, I bought this dresser desk thing, 2-in-1.
Like a dresser desk combo.
It's like there's a dresser, then what combines them is this little shelf, and then there's a desk. It's
cool.
One thing.
You should take a picture.
I will take a picture.
And show us, because
maybe
I can't see.
Anyways, so I received it in this big box, bunch of different pieces. You know how pieces are marked with the alphabet? Like this is piece A, B, C. Mm-hmm. This went all the way to P.
Gosh, damn.
So there's a lot of pieces, and then the instruction book is 50 pages.
How long did it take?
It's really thick. It's not done yet. I started it last night, 3 hours in. I just have to do the drawers, which is just a lot of screwing.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I bring it up is because I've put together many things in my life.
Like some leather chairs?
Like leather chairs, shelves, cubbies, little desks, a whole bunch of different things.
Just
a dresser
an
that was...
IKEA handyman.
Exactly.
Yep.
This
You're a man's man, Ethan.
This dresser desk thing is the most comprehensible, well put together, well written with the instructions, best thing I've ever put together. It was a lot. It was super intimidating, but the instructions are so clear and concise. The pictures are actually HD. They're not these pixel things. What the heck is that?
Is there text?
Yeah, there's text that kind of tells you. Yes.
Oh, that tells you everything.
And then, the piece of plastic that has all the different pieces in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're marked 1, 2, 3. They're on the plastic.
There you go.
And they're in little pouches, so I just kind of cut open the plastic and it still stays in its pouch. And
it's not like you're playing Pictionary when you're trying to put something
exactly.
together. You need to go on there and leave a good review.
I am.
And say exactly what you just said
exactly
right now.
What I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. It was really intimidating with how many pieces there were, but so well instructed.
Shout out to Desk Combo.
And I did do the first drawer just to see if the drawer was smooth because I got a dresser that the drawers are all screwed up. They're all jagged and don't even close all the way.
I heard that one, yeah.
It's awful. These drawers are smooth, so there we go.
Good for you. I'm really happy for you, Ethan.
I'm moving up in the world.
Big upgrades. Big ups. Where'd you get this at?
I got it on Amazon, so wherever they got it.
Text Jeff. Let's see what he has to say about this. I'll just ask him at poker tonight.
All right, Jacob. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Welcome back. And that's right, we did go somewhere. Now we're back.
Yeah, Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin. Anyways, let's get right into this. There was an announcement over this past week about the making of Kung Fu Panda 4. Fourth movie in what most people thought was a well-wrapped-up trilogy. And that brings me to this topic of trilogy movies ruined with a fourth movie. The one that comes to mind, Toy Story.
Yeah.
Worst one.
That's mine. Toy Story 4, I loathe it.
More than loathe it. Loathe it, yeah.
I don't even remember what Toy Story 4 was.
Good.
You don't need to.
I don't think I ever watched
It
it.
doesn't exist.
Wait, is that the one with the bear? With the purple bear?
No, that's the third one.
That's the third one?
Yeah.
And they're all watching like they're going to die
Like
all
a
together?
daycare thing, yeah.
all I
And
remember.
that
That was
trash
pretty-
shoot.
It's
Yep.
cute.
Yeah, it was a
Andy grows up, right?
perfect ending to this childhood story.
What the fuck was 4 then?
Exactly. Nothing.
I really want to know, though.
Why'd they do it?
Tell me.
I don't know. Money.
Yep.
And it was awful. They ruined the characters.
I mean,
Stupid.
visually it looks pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
Was Andy still there?
Nope.
Nope.
Was it his kid?
Nope.
Oh, they were hand-me-downs like at a Goodwill?
Yeah.
Got
No,
picked
the
up
whole
by
thing
somebody?
was at the end of 3, Andy's like, "Hey, Bonnie, take care of Woody. He's my best friend. Take care of him. Take care of him."
It was like Andy moving on, like giving his toys to somebody else to experience what he experienced as a kid. Blah blah blah. All that.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it was like, oh, that's a good
Adorable.
ending. You know, the cycle continues, and then the 4th movie, Bonnie makes like a craft toy like out of a plastic fork and puts
Is it the-
googly
that's the
eyes
fork,
on
that's
it.
Yeah,
the one.
out of a spork, and she's like, "This
And
is
she's
my
like, "This is
favorite
my
toy."
favorite toy, and doesn't care about the rest, and like they go missing, and she doesn't care. And
She
it's
even
like,
takes
it's
off
about this
Woody's
fork.
badge. She takes Woody's badge off of his chest and puts it on Jesse.
Fuck Bonnie.
That's what I said. I said, Bonnie ain't shit. That's what I said.
Without
The
Clyde.
6-year-old kid ain't shit. Without Clyde, you're stupid.
They ruined Buzz.
They ruined Buzz, too. They made him an idiot. No. An idiot. Toy Story 2, he leads the charge to go find Woody. And in Toy Story 4, he is a moron.
Buzz thought he could fly, too.
Yeah, but that's not...
That was number 1.
That was number 1.
And he didn't know he was a toy.
Yeah.
Okay. Made him an idiot. The whole first movie doesn't know he's a toy.
They made him a throwaway idiot. But yeah, Toy Story 4, garbage.
That's crazy. It's like I know
It's
what
just
movie to
unnecessary.
recommend.
Very unnecessary.
And then Kung Fu Panda, I've only seen the first 2. I've never seen the third one. I know Gavin loves the movies, but I just found out he's never seen the third one either.
What's the third one?
I don't even know what the
no
third one
idea.
is.
What's the second one?
It's the crane.
Is that with the crane?
With
Okay.
Gary Oldman.
He's the crane?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Isn't there a bunch of like monkeys?
Or it's
don't-
Peacock. It's a Peacock, because I said it was a crane too.
Oh,
Gavin
yeah.
got mad.
I said it was a crane. You guys got mad.
Isn't there like a bunch of like pirates?
I have no clue.
Let me see.
There's one.
I know at the end of that one they find Poe's family or something.
Is that number 3?
Post got fam.
So,
Oh, when he's having like visions of his family or something?
yeah, I have no idea.
Whatever happened to his master? Did he die?
I don't know.
Fushi, whatever.
Uguay?
Uguay?
That's the turtle in the first one.
Yeah,
he dies
he
in the
dies.
first
He
one.
dies. Yeah.
dies.
No, the
No,
master.
the other one, I think he stays. I don't know. I've only seen the first one, really.
Brian Cranston is Poe's father.
Oh, that's dope.
That's
And
pretty sick.
Who is
Jack Black.
J.K. Simmons is the bad guy.
Oh, so it's not Gary Oldman. It's the other cool guy with the mustache. It's the other James Gordon.
Oh, James Gordon.
Jim Gordon.
Jim's Gordon.
I said Jim's. It's the other Jim Gordon.
Wait, which one's that?
I don't know. I've never seen him.
No. Who's J.K.?
J.K. Simmons?
Yeah.
He's J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man.
Oh.
And
okay.
Jim Gordon in Justice
Okay,
League.
that's. I was thinking you were talking about Dark Knights.
This doesn't even
Well,
look
that's Gary
familiar
Oldman.
to
I
me.
love Gary Oldman.
The bad
I love
guy's
Gary
like a
Oldman,
big bull creature
I
with
vaguely-
like green swords.
I vaguely remember it.
I don't even
but-
remember like seeing that anywhere.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I didn't know there was a trilogy. To be honest with you, I thought it got done at two.
So can't really say that the fourth one's going to ruin it because I don't even remember the third one.
The second.
But, you know, Gavin's not here to defend this, but Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy was ruined with a fourth movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is why it's not a trilogy. Does that make sense? Like, Toy Story trilogy is perfectly valid to say. Make sense?
Yeah,
There you go.
because it's
Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy.
It's in the same larger story.
I don't mind the fourth Pirates, but it wasn't. It was the worst one, and then the fifth one was also bad too.
Bad.
I just liked it because it's pirates. It's more.
I don't think you can lump it in with, oh, it's part of like the other three.
Yeah.
It-
Completely different story.
It's kind of, I guess, how you would describe the new Star Wars, Jacob. Like, oh, it's an opportunity to see the expanded universe kind of
Yeah.
go. Even though it sucks, it's like, oh, it's kind of cool.
Pirates of the
So I
Caribbean
felt
is the
Pirates.
story of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann.
Yeah.
Their story is wrapped up in the third
Jack.
one.
When I say, hey, you guys want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean? We're going to watch 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all you need to. Agreed. They try to make it about Jack, which I love Jack, but
He's not a main character.
he's not the main character. He's the cool side character that you don't know too much about, so you can it gives your mind time to wander.
He's the supporting character.
He's great at it.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Speaking of movies, DC and Warner Bros. What are they doing?
I've been asking that question
10 years?
long time. I was like trying to think of a movie right now.
What? I don't even know what they're doing with the Flash.
Have you heard anything about that?
It's always changing. When I was thinking about what to talk about it, I was like, oh, I know Warner Bros. They have like 3 options: let Ezra Miller make a statement, and then continue with the film, like limited press.
Is he
just keep him away from the press, like the press tour, nothing at all, and just release the movie. He won't be at the premiere or anything, or scrap the movie altogether. And then a day or two after I was thinking about that, which, this is yesterday. This was 2 days ago. He issued a statement talking about his complex mental health issues and seeking treatment for it. Because I don't even know.
Wait. Are they pressing charges on him? Like, is he?
Yeah, he was on the run.
Is he
right?
a criminal? Like, I can't.
Most recently, he was charged with felony burglary in Vermont.
What the fuck is he
And
stealing?
then I know.
He's the Flash over Warner Brothers. Gosh damn! And he was in Harry Potter.
He was
What's
arrested
in Vermont to steal?
He was also arrested twice in Hawaii this year. Once for disorderly conduct
That's
and harassment, and then the other one, another harassment. Yeah, I heard he was like on the run or something.
Was he harassing? Is he paying them off?
I have no idea. The series. Yeah, so The Flash is set to open in theaters June 23rd of next year.
So is the movie done? I
think it's done. Yeah,
it is, huh?
Because I remember during the whole Ezra Miller thing, they're like, "Oh, like cut him from the movie," and we
the movie about him,
the movie where he's the main character. But The Flash, like, it'll have Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton as Batman. It's gonna be their own No Way Home, basically.
Oh wow! When you put it that way, it makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No Christian Bale, so why watch it? Just kidding.
Like Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what they're doing. But in other
So quick question. So like, you said what was the other option? They could
scrap the movie altogether.
Just scrap it altogether.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I think they're going to go through with it.
They might as fucking well, especially if it's connected with Black Adam.
Yeah, I
think it all determines how Black Adam. That's the only like one I could think of in Aquaman 2. They're coming
and
out.
That leads me to Aquaman 2.
Oh, great! Here we go.
Because apparently, Ben Affleck is supposed to make an appearance in Aquaman 2 as Batman. So is this guy Batman or not?
What TV show was he on when he's like, I'm not Batman? And then he showed up as Batman like 3 times after that. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't get this guy.
Because they were going to do a Batman solo movie with him.
Yeah.
He was set to direct, and then he's like, oh, I'm not going to direct
And
it.
I heard that it was like great. Like they read the script and it was like, oh my gosh. But the reason that didn't go through was because it was going to be too much for him to direct, be in it, and do all this extra crap.
The whole thing was he stepped down as director, and then eventually he's like, I don't want to be Batman anymore. So then he stopped being Batman, and then now he's going to be Batman.
This fucking guy.
They need to get their stuff together.
Because he's freaking marrying J-Lo, so he knows he has to make more money. God damn it. Get your shit together, Ben. I like him.
I like him as Batman. Yeah.
I told you I like that gritty. I remember when it was Batman vs Superman and the trailer came out, and he just shows him beating the fuck out of these thugs. Like it was just, I was like, that's the Batman I want. That's the Arkham video game Batman.
I watched Man of Steel for the first time since theaters.
Damn,
if I remember correctly. Yeah,
that's a long time
2013.
ago.
So
it's a great movie.
Like it's a great movie, a work of art.
It's sad, huh?
It's sad. It's great.
Sad. It's
humanizing Superman. Honestly, General Zod wasn't in the wrong until Jor-El was like, we can both live together. And it was like, and have our people suffer like adjusting, like discomfort. No, mass genocide.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, okay, there's the villain part.
It's just a little inconvenient. Yeah. I'd rather just kill everybody.
He's all for his people, man.
So I was like, okay, but like all throughout the movie, I'm like, his feelings for this are valid, but and then he's dropped that line, and I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
makes sense.
It's like he's programmed,
but it's sad. He's like, you're gonna kill Krypton, and Superman killed Krypton.
Yeah, he chooses humans, which is why which is why like Justice League, like the what is it, the uncut version, whatever.
Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut, thank you. When he's talking to Alfred, and he's just like, man, like Superman was more human than anybody. Like he tried his hardest to fit in. And it really like it shows from Man of Steel how much it progressed. Gosh, man, they really messed up. And I will say this, I think my favorite fighting styles have to be from Man of Steel, Superman. I think they do them so much justice with how just how it looks visually. I like that hand-to-hand shit. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I'm gonna put my fucking hand up, and then all this random crap's gonna come out of it, and just CGI it. I love the.
It's just modern filmmaking now.
Yeah, I like the hand-to-hand combat all quick, like when it shows like even Zod's like goons, the girl and all that when they're fighting the military. And all
yeah,
that was my favorite part, to be honest. It's just. I got so freaking wet, bro. It's so dope. It was similar to Captain America fighting Winter Soldier when it was the knife fight. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Boner City. Dude, that thing was so badass. Fuck you, Gavin, for not liking that one.
Gavin just doesn't like Captain America.
That scene was badass, though.
I agree.
That was one of the coolest fights I've ever seen outside of Man of Steel. Superman.
I agree.
He can fight, man. That's so cool.
It was cool. And as I was watching like the final fight in Man of Steel, it just made me like the opening of BVS better, because all the chaos on the ground, like Batman's point of view, all the destruction. I was like, wow, pretty epic.
I do like when he looks up though and you can see him. Like it zooms in on him. I'm like, damn.
They destroyed that city.
Fucked it up. Leveled. Zod was a good character. That sucks that he died.
That's a good actor too. As I was watching it, I was on Instagram and it's like underrated actors, and Michael Shannon was the first one.
Like a perennial one-time bad guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. What else is he in? Like, I feel like he's in a lot of movies. I just don't know. He's in 8 Mile. That's what I'm thinking of.
He's in Knives Out too. Knives Out as well.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that's where I met my love.
Who? No need to elaborate on that.
Nope, no need.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, but so Batman's crazy. I also
yeah, he is.
last week,
like his villains.
Last week, I mentioned Dark Knight, just how great those movies are,
and
why I hate Tenet so much. This has been your weekly reminder that I hate Tenet.
You know, ever since hanging out with you, I will say Christopher Nolan might be my new favorite director.
He's awesome.
I started diving into his movies. I'm like, damn, this guy knows what he's doing behind a camera.
He's really epic, and he's old school when it comes to filmmaking too. Like he does everything practical with the camera. If I remember correctly, he doesn't use lenses as much. So if it's a close-up shot, the camera's right up in your face, as opposed to way back here and then zoomed in.
Oh, okay.
So it gives the actors, and actors have said this, like the feel, like the intensity of the scene, because the camera's right there in their face.
Ooh,
wow!
And he doesn't use cell phones. He doesn't use cell phones or email.
No.
How
do you get a hold of him? Like by
his
a pigeon?
Wife.
Oh,
his wife is like his technical manager or something like that.
Secretary.
I don't know the specifics, so don't fact check me, Joe.
I'll ask him.
Shout out, Joe. But yeah, my friend Joey's the one that told me that Christopher Nolan doesn't have a cell phone.
It's kind of crazy.
Or doesn't use a cell phone. I'm sure he probably has one. That's probably like a flip phone.
That's why he's so good at what he does, because he's weird. Yep. It's always the guys that are fucking insane that are like the best at something.
Mm-hmm. Like Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, just fucking weird. Like, you just don't understand them, and they do so much cool shit.
That's why I wear a gray shirt every single day.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're kind of there. You're kind of almost there. A little less on the cool, a little bit more on the, like, I'm worried. But, yeah, you know. And you drink a lot of chocolate milk for a grown man. It's very weird.
Yeah, I do drink a lot.
You do a lot of weird things where it's like...
You could just destroy a gallon of chocolate milk.
I can.
Yo, so the other day, I was like, hey, Ethan, you want to come over and watch a movie? It was Tombstone. And so we go to the to the gas station. I'm like, hey, make sure, you want some drinks. Like, get what you want. And so I go pick up some beer. And then he comes to the cash register with chocolate milk. I was like, okay. So we're watching this movie. I'm drinking a beer, and he's having his little... Actually, he drinks his milk before the movie even started. That's like a liter.
That's how they get you. They put it in those small bottles. They're gone before you can even enjoy the movie.
And then
they're called half gallons.
And then on the way to my house, he's like telling me about... this Shamrock brand is like a little bit different from. You're telling me about something about the brand.
Oh yeah, I was telling. So here's the thing.
Chocolate milk lore.
It was weird, dude.
Here's the thing.
I felt like I was going to get killed.
The Shamrock.
I was drinking that beer. I was like, oh my god.
Like
No, I'm not going to get into
hiking,
it.
and the guy who picked you up, you're picking up all the red flags.
Oh man. If I didn't know you, dude, dead. Somebody would have been dead.
I do like my chocolate milk.
Oh,
they called me the milkman in elementary school because I drink all the milk.
A milkman, huh?
You know those the little
All your friends with
what are
single
they?
mothers.
The little
Wondering why.
the little cartons of milk in elementary school. My record was 8 of them at one lunch period.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, you're fucking.
I was in 7th grade. I became lactose intolerant for a year after that. True story. True story.
It's so weird. I saw something. I don't know where it was at, but it was like talking about how they believe drinking like a lot of milk is connected to like prostate cancer.
What?
They said that if you drink milk like every day, like as an adult, like older, you get like a 25% like increase in your chance.
Doubt.
Don't worry, I'll check you out.
It's worth it.
I'll double check his work.
For science.
You should
I need a
glove
second
snap back here.
I need a second
I'm
opinion.
gonna need a second opinion.
And a third and a fourth and a fifth.
Oh,
Whoa! Any takers, Brett? We need help.
But yeah, chocolate milk's good. That was a little tangent there. What were we talking? We were talking about Batman.
Oh, Batman went to chocolate milk. I bet you Batman drinks milk.
Maybe
probably not every day.
strong bones.
Not every day, but I think I seen Alfred bring him some milk.
Maybe.
Strong bones. Yeah.
Well, let's get into the movie review. I have no way to segue. So, last week's movie was Prey, the Predator prequel that came out on Hulu the past few weeks.
Exclusive.
Exactly. Paul, did you watch it? Of course you didn't.
Tell you what I did. I didn't watch it.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I did, in fact, watch it. First movie in 35 episodes that I watched
Thank God.
because I
Cool.
volunteered.
Cool.
Thanks, Jacob.
So, what did you think of the movie, Jake?
I liked it. I mean, I didn't have a lot of expectations going into it. I barely remember the first Predator.
Arnold.
I mean, I only remember like the memes, like the "you son of a bitch,"
So the whole movie?
pretty much.
Yeah,
The movie's a fucking
a
meme.
lot of his lines.
That was
are
Morbius
memes,
before
yeah.
fucking Morbius.
It was a good movie though.
It was.
Anyway, this one it felt kind of the same. As you know, what I really liked about this one was like the scale of it.
Yeah.
Where Alien versus Predator, they're like this huge giant war between alien creatures, or like the newer Predators, it's like 5 Predators and humans on an alien planet.
Oh, yeah.
But this one like really scaled it down to similar to what the first one was, just humans versus the Predator, and then in nature. That was pretty much it.
So I remember seeing the first Predator when I was like 8. So I went to go watch Prey. And I got 10 seconds in, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch Predator. So then I watched Predator 1 and 2 that night.
Oh,
Wow.
damn. That's commitment.
And then, so then I watched Prey afterwards.
After watching 1 and 2?
On a different day.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
But,
Sheesh.
yeah, Predator 2, way different than the first one.
Oh, yeah. In the city?
It's in the city, like, it's a cop movie with Predator mixed in. That's essentially what it is. And they set it kind of in the future, so it kind of takes you out of it because it's kind of futuristic. It was
That was a huge trope back in the day.
Yeah.
Like Jurassic Park going to the city, and didn't like Jason go to this Manhattan or something?
Jason go to Manhattan. Yeah. Hate when he does that.
That's my favorite rom-com. But with Predator 2, I didn't like it because of that, and I haven't seen any of the other ones, but from what you're saying, like the scale of it, I feel they really peeled things back and went back to the roots. It's people in the wild being hunted by the Predator.
Yep, it's the underdog story.
That's
Everyone
what it is.
loves
That's
an
what people.
underdog
That's what
story.
people loved about the first one.
What was her name? Naru.
Naru, yeah.
Yeah, she's just classic underdog.
Oh, nice.
In like her own tribe, like they're doubting her as a hunter, and then her against the predator. It's like she's just out of her league at every turn.
She says next trophy.
Pretty much.
One thing I will say that really stood out to me is the cinematography, the camera work in this. Every shot, every frame was deliberately done and was a masterpiece. There's at least 20 shots I can think of in this movie where that is beautifully done. Take it as like a still, make it a poster type thing. A lot of the night scenes with the backlighting. Backlighting, that's the cheat code to get a good looking shot is backlight.
Good looking shot for what?
For anything. That's the beach scene in Top Gun Maverick. Backlight.
Nerd.
Yeah, big nerd.
My high points for this one were the sound design was crisp, specifically with like the kills and like all his weapons and stuff, like the big old blades that he has. They just sound perfect.
Okay.
And this great segue into the kills. They were really creative.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
It was almost like a Mortal Kombat finishers.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So like at first, the predator when he's fighting like the small animals.
Spoilers.
Like, yes, obviously. Like he's fighting like wolves and hunting like this small game. He's just using his like his fist and like as the not all his advanced stuff as much as he can, and then he goes up to the bear and then all the humans, and it just progressively pulls more out of his arsenal.
Cool.
So this predator, I mean, as far as I can remember, compared to the other ones, he felt really like savage and like a monster. So it was fun. Felt like almost like a pseudo horror type thriller.
Yeah.
Kind of like I haven't seen the first one in a long time. So.
It was very similar to the first one. Not like horror sense. I would say thriller is closer to it.
The first one wasn't like as like horror, right?
It was more,
they did their best for the time
it was
period.
Like
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
More like mystery.
It was like
more
a
thriller.
suspense.
Yeah.
Did they have like
suspenseful.
jump scares or with like
Not like anything that would like scare you.
It was ahead of its time, though. That was
like
one of the first
like the
movies.
skinned bodies was a huge thing in the first one. Just the kills, even with like the blood and all that.
I just remember the mud scenes.
The mud scene. Oh, when I first watched it when I was 8, all this time I thought Arnold died in that movie. So then when I rewatched it, I was like, "Huh, he lives."
Wait, what? He does? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he does. So that was a surprise to me.
Stupid.
It was like watching it for the first time.
You can never kill Arnold.
That's true. You can't.
Nope.
Unless
Never.
he kills himself, like Terminator. What a
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. Oh, Terminator 2, don't do it to me. Don't you do it to me, son of a bitch.
I guess the only gripe I'd have with Prey is, I mean, like the ending was kind of not
It was weird,
unsatisfying,
though, right?
but I was just like, okay.
It caught me off guard. I was like, "Is that allowed?" The way he died, right? Or which way?
Yeah. Just like how she went about killing him, like setting the trap. It was really akin to, Arnold like preparing everything. It's like, oh, how much time does he have to prepare? But I just, not that it was predictable, kind of, I guess. Like her using his
helmet,
stuff against him.
Well,
Can I ask how he died?
Yeah,
Did
like
he self-detonate?
No, like
Okay.
the targeting like thing that they have. So it's like attached to his helmet. So when he got the helmet knocked off on multiple occasions. So then she figured out like, oh, it's it's targeting. So whatever it's pointing at, it's targeting. So when it was off his head and pointing at like a tree, and he fired his weapon, it like went to the target.
Oh, okay.
Instead of what he was shooting at. So she's like, oh, I just got to steal his thing and use it. And so she sets up this trap for him. He gets like stuck in a sinkhole that she was stuck in earlier in the movie. And then he goes to like pull out the weapon. She's like, do it. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. She's all, he left her.
stupid.
I want to.
And he points it at her, but like she set up the helmet like off to the side that you see earlier where she put it. And then as he like fires it off, it comes around and just like splits him through the skull.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not that like I don't doubt that would work. It's just
Cliche.
It took me off.
it wasn't
caught me off guard.
what I was expecting. Maybe I don't know.
Under brutality,
I mean,
hand to hand.
she more trapped him than
Yeah.
hunted him because the whole movie was her like, oh, you're not a hunter.
Yeah.
You can't hunt. You're afraid to hunt or whatever. And she more trapped him, which I guess is a skill in hunting. I play RuneScape. I know.
Played
Hunter
hard.
skill uses traps.
Hunter skill uses traps.
No, I just expected maybe like a half step more.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not that I was unsatisfied. It was a good movie. I liked it. I liked the ending.
The pistol she has that she gives is from Predators 2 or Predator 2.
Oh, well, I haven't seen the
Wait,
second
so
one. Didn't make that connection?
where does this take place? Is it like
1700s.
1720s.
Yeah.
okay,
the
so
Great
this is
Plains.
before Arnold and all that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, way before.
way before.
Like,
She had a
Native
pistol?
American
Revolutionary War
Was it like
era.
she got the pistol from French trappers
Okay.
because they were there.
So it was like an old like flintlock with like the powder.
Flintlock.
Yeah.
Gavin used flintlock.
So I don't know much about Predator lore.
Me neither.
Not as,
I don't think anybody does.
I'm versed in Predator lore.
but I really enjoyed it.
It was good.
I liked his design too.
Yeah.
I liked it all. It was a pretty badass movie.
Solid. The score was good.
I liked it all around. Jacob, what would you rate it?
I'm gonna give it a solid 80%.
Solid.
Good movie. Wasn't expecting much, but I enjoyed myself all the way through. Would watch it again.
Watchability.
Yep.
That's a big thing on this
It
podcast.
was pretty short. It was an hour and a half, 90 minutes.
That's all it was?
Hour 40 with
Hour
like the credits
40-ish,
and everything.
I called your cousin during that movie, and he ignored me. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. I'm going to give it an 88%.
Oh wow.
Whoa, damn, that's high.
I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it was visually appealing. I loved all the shots. Everything was so deliberate. Beautiful. Like the one where she does shoot him in the back of the head and like his helmet comes off.
Oh, yeah.
And then he screams. That shot is framed so beautifully. The one with her and the mountain lion in the tree. Anything really. Like it's all great. The invisible wolf fight when he fights the wolf.
Oh, wolves are cool.
How
like-
the ant is crawling on him. The rat eats the ant. The snake eats the
How
rat,
they
and then
used
he
his
kills
camo
that. Yeah.
a lot. Like he was chasing her and her brother like in the open field, and he had like blood covered, and he was like all covered in blood. So you just see like this silhouette of just blood splatter just chasing them.
Same thing happens when he killed the bear too. He just
He
got
picks it
drenched
up
in
and
the
he's just
blood.
drenched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
do you have to watch any of the other ones too?
Not at all.
No?
You don't have to.
You
It's
just straight up go
it's
into it?
a prequel technically, so you can just go right into it. I wanted to watch the first one because that came out first. That's
The
what
comparison.
anybody. Yeah, I don't want my first exposure to Predator to be Prey.
Yeah, I get
So that's why I watched the first one. The first one was a treat. It was actually really good.
I want to rewatch that one. Where'd you watch it on?
It's available on HBO, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, HBO or
wow.
I think so. Yeah, I watched it somewhere that I have for free. So
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
yeah, that was good too.
Yeah, that was good too. Shut up. Don't look at me when you say that.
Yeah, it's good too. Yeah, it was good too. All right, Paul, you're gonna bless us with the next movie of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
Toy Story 4.
Are you serious?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm about to
You guys will enjoy this one.
bite your nose.
Bite my
I understood
nose.
that reference. Rush Hour 2.
I'll bite that nose.
Oh, yeah, okay. I do. You like
We're not bringing back the movie quote game.
Let's bring it back.
So I am picking, which I've mentioned a few times on this podcast, Terminal.
Terminal. All right, cool. I'm actually really looking forward to that. It'll give me an excuse to watch it now.
It's like, I believe, like an hour 40. It's not a long movie.
Okay.
Good cast. There's a
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Could have guessed.
So you're welcome. They got what's his name? Austin Powers, Mike Myers.
Really?
Yeah, he's in it. There's only like 5 characters in this whole movie.
Is this a serious movie?
Yeah,
What?
it's a movie that I love because like visually it's great, and the dialogue in it is also. I'm a sucker for dialogue, and I don't mind watching like Quentin Tarantino movies where it's just talk.
I can't quit you.
It's good though. It's actually a really, I think, underrated.
Nice.
It's one of those like Lucky Chap. That's what it is. So it's a low key, low budget ish
A
movie
little hidden gem.
that no one knows about. So I think
All
you'll
right.
like it.
Be sure to watch Terminal next week, where we will review it when hopefully Gavin is back, because he'll finally be back in the house. All right, he's in Ohio. Let's get into the static.
Welcome to the static.
Welcome to the static, like he said. All right, Paul, what you been up to?
Spilled that on me.
Spilled my beer.
Just working.
Just working?
A lot.
Anything new? Anything you want to share with the class?
Oh, dude, every day. What do you want to hear? What do you want to know? I was pissed recently.
Oh.
Today, as a matter of fact. So I had 87 stops, right? I had 87 stops.
Remind the people what you do for a living.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about this today, too. Thank you, Jacob. I deliver water. So what we have is we have like a nice little route. I'm not going to say little. I have a good, decent-sized man route. And what it is, it's like an area. Just take a square, and I have a whole bunch of stops all over that. And within 2 weeks, I hit all these stops. So today, actually, no, this was Monday. I get really mad because I go all the way from 27th Ave to 44th Street, which is right by your guys' other store. So it's a huge difference, huge span, right?
Right.
And so what happens is, like, on certain days, I'll be all the way over here on this side, but I'll have that one dickhead customer who's like, hey, I need something all the way over here. And since I'm not fucking hourly, it takes me like 20 minutes to drive there, which means it takes me 20 minutes to drive back, which means I'm not making any fucking money for almost an hour, and it pisses me off, right? So one of the issues I have at work is when we get new setups, people get set. I'm not even going to say how they get set up because I don't want people on here to fucking go get set up by us. So when they talk to a representative, they ask them, what time works for you? And I fucking hate that question, guys. What time works for you for the driver to get there? Because I'm not going to go out of my way to hit that window. Like, especially if you're all the way over here, I'm not, if you can be at home but from 2 to 4, I'm not going to fucking knock out half my stops, go over here, come back. Nah. So I had that happen, right? And it was like they wanted it from 8 to 12. And so they were so far off that I was like, I'm hitting you at the very end. And it pisses me off even more because they're apartments. Oh, I fucking hate apartments. What is that? Oh, it's Gatorade. And to top it off, it was a 3rd-story apartment. These bitches, bro. So it was a new setup, so I have to carry 4 of the 5 gallons up 3 flights of stairs. I got to carry the machine, right?
Jeez.
And so what bothers me about this is we have...
There's no elevator? It's outdoor apartments?
It's outdoor apartments.
Yeah.
And with those outdoor apartments, they don't have spots for delivery drivers. So you have to... I had to circle around the building, go over all these speed bumps just to find a decent parking spot to where, like, I'm not in anyone's way where they back out.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying. And so what bothered me the most is we have people at the office, and they're constantly, like, doing customer service shit. So they'll send us text messages throughout the day like, hey, this customer said this. And I don't give a fuck about those at all. I never read them at all. I just see them pop up, and I'm like, suck my ass. Because I'm fucking doing shit over here, okay? I don't have time to be looking at my phone. So I noticed that this one keeps popping up, and it matches the name of the girl I'm supposed to go deliver this fucking thing to at the apartment. Yeah. And so I'm like, I'm going to read it. And it shows me the 8 to 12. And then the next one's like, it's like 1 o'clock now. It's like, can you please give this person like a heads up when you're going to show up? I'm like, fuck no, I'm not going to do that shit. So I end up going in there about 3 o'clock. I haul up all my stuff, just like fucking one over my fucking shoulder like a badass. It's in a sketchy neighborhood too, so I'm like, damn it, like my truck's here. It just rings a bunch of fucking red flags. So I get up there. I'm already tired. I'm already like 60 stops in, almost done. Going up and down these stairs. I knock on the door to be nice. Hey, your shit's here. Take it. And she opens the door. She's like, oh, hi. Yeah, could you just like bring it in? I was like, sure. And then as I'm like halfway done bringing it in, she goes, yeah, I was wondering when you guys were going to show up. Oh. I was like, I bit my tongue, guys.
Good.
What'd you want to say?
Bitch, I show when I fucking show up, all right, motherfucker? You can set this up your damn self. Oh, it was so peed up. And that leads me to my next thing. I had a lot of people who would be like, oh, you never say this to your delivery driver, guys. Oh, you're running late today? Oh, I'm like, bitch, if your delivery day is today and I'm here today, bitch, I'm not late. If it's tomorrow, you can tell me that shit. Ooh, that pees me off, man. That's basically what she said to me. And I was like, I'm not hourly. You think if I could be here at fucking 9 in the morning and be done with my day, I wouldn't be fucking done with my day? Ooh. So yeah, that happened on fucking Monday. Or was that Tuesday? Same shit happened today, though. I was pissed because I had a huge day, nonstop. Fucking 230 bottles I have to throw up. Jeez. And And I saw one, and it was a fucking promotional, which means she went to Costco. I'm going to fucking say it. You can go to Costco, and you can get an account with us. So she went to Costco, and it said promotional items. 3rd-story apartment, 10 of these bitches.
Oh
what
my
fucking
God.
promotion is that, dude? And they're paying $6. 10 5 gallons.
Oh my god!
I was like, I'm
Where
not
do you
gonna
even store that.
do in an apartment. And then 3 stories, bro. I'm like, fuck you.
How many do you
Like,
carry at a time?
2. And I get so pissed off. Thank you, because that brings me to my next one. I get so mad, heated when it's like, I know they want 3, right? But I can only carry 2.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, I want 3, or I need more. That's not all of them, is it? I'm like, bitch, do you want to come down here and like help me? Because fuck, man, how much do you want me to carry up here?
Coming up 3 sets of stairs. I got 2 hands. What do you want
Dude,
from
thank
me?
you, bro. We have one guy who carries 3.
I got the 3rd one up
How does
my
he
ass.
carry
You can
3?
grab it.
He takes steroids.
That's not what I was asking.
He does. He's
I was asking how he physically carries it. How does
like
he
this,
position
like this.
them?
I'll show you. Like dead ass. I've tried it before. It's hard.
He takes steroids.
He does. He's always angry.
Oh my gosh.
So you hold these 2 right here, right?
Yeah.
I can't show you, but you're standing up like this, and what you do is you tuck one right here on your side, and naturally, because this one's pushing against this, it's stuck.
Yeah.
So you're like you're walking. I'm trying to talk, so it's awkward, but like you're walking normal, but you're really flexing this, so that way it stays.
And you can't do that?
You can do 4 technically. I don't know how the fuck you get that. I've done the 3, but it's only with the little 3 gallons, the little Patrick bottles.
Shout out, Patrick.
And then I had a girl too, an old lady. She's like, oh, don't be doing that. You're gonna hurt your back. I was like, bitch, I'm not hourly. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
Fuck off. Telling me how to lift my shit. You can't even walk.
Yeah, all right, I'll be home later, Mom.
Gosh damn. Dead ass though. So yeah, man, I hate when they say that shit. I want more. Fuck you. I want to go home.
Sounds like you've been having a fun week at work then.
It hasn't been. Tomorrow's supposed to be easy.
I love getting a glimpse into like other people's workplaces and what they hate about it, or like about their like customer interactions. Because we definitely have our own, so it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny to see like I know this bitch is gonna say like, "Where's the other one? I had 3," or like, "I want more. This isn't gonna be enough."
Dude,
Like
And
you
you're
could,
like, "I can only carry 2."
the best part, what saves me, is I wear a neck wrap thing. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you can wear a face covering, you can put it over the headbands, like 10-in-1 thing. I wear it, and I wear long sleeves because I get burned all day, right?
Right.
And so when I know I'm going to have that kind of interaction, like, I just know, like, I know the customers, I put that shit up to my fucking nose, and then I have my hat on, so it's just barely you see eyes, and I purposely do that because I know, like, I'm mouthing off in that thing. It saves me my job. I'm like,
You more.
I'm like, I fucking know you want more. Oh,
Where's the freaking gabagoo?
dude, fuck these people, man. So I got to go. Actually, and I skipped that thing today, too. I didn't even take the 10 up. I gotta do that shit tomorrow. Fucking bitch.
tomorrow's an easy day.
Oh, fuck me, dude. I ran out of water. Damn, I forgot about that. That kind of pees me off. Fucking people.
Well, congratulations.
Drop it in the front office.
I know, dude. Fuck, that's
Water's here.
It's kind of badass, Jacob. I can't do that.
3 flights of stairs. That's crazy.
I fucking hate that. And then what I hate even more is like, no, actually what I love is when they cancel. But then I have to take that shit on my shoulder and I have to like walk down flights of stairs with like all the equipment. It's super dangerous. And then what gets me mad is like they don't leave me a tip. Like, throw me like a $2. Make me feel good for coming, or say good job.
For real.
Say good job. Do they say thank you?
No, they say, I was wondering when you guys were going to get here. Fucking bitch. Look, I came at all, motherfucker. So, I was wondering when you guys are going to come. It's like, I always come.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yep. Show me. Anyways, Jacob, you deliver stuff.
He does.
I do.
I do.
Yeah. You do deliveries.
Oh, gosh, that was
Technically,
smooth.
I guess. Just like dropping off wedding party suits. Yeah. Same thing as water.
I bet you he has way better interactions with customers than I do.
Do you have any bad interactions like Paul?
Not to that level.
I was wondering when you would get
I mean, either they're just like drunk, so they're saying whatever, but they offer me a beer at the same time, so it's like, can I really be mad at you? Like,
Do you turn that beer down?
like half the time. I feel it out.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, 1, do I have to go to another one after this, or do I have to do anything?
Okay.
2, do I like these guys?
True.
And maybe like towards the end, I'll be like, all right, let me crack one open. That's if I'm just getting there and there's like 12 people that I have to help get dressed in like full outfits
for the wedding.
The last thing you want to do is have a beer with somebody and kill your time because
Exactly.
you're not hourly.
I'm not.
I know.
So. Plus, there's a schedule. It's a wedding. It's like there's a certain time everything's got to be done. But
That's true.
Most of my interactions have been pretty good. Everything that like has caused me any grief has been like on our end. Just like not having something or something's wrong or like a guy from out of town that we didn't measure. It's just like small bumps like that, but I have extra stuff. Most of the time it gets figured out. I don't think I have anybody like really pissed that I can remember. I have a short memory too, so even if I did have somebody ring me out.
Be a goldfish.
Yeah.
Be a goldfish.
I forget. I don't know.
Watching Ted Lasso, guys.
I fucking remember everything.
It's the guys who are really nice and they appreciate everything that make it worth it.
It is funny that you guys mentioned this because I've seen you guys at work, and like obviously I hung out with you guys before too, so it's a complete switch.
Oh yeah,
which I love.
I have a customer service like persona.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that. Like you guys are so good. I'm so bad.
Yeah,
like I don't hold back. I just think it's normal.
Well,
and then I see you guys.
I think the difference is
customer service is expected from our
true,
and the difference can also be
they treat
corporation,
you like dirt.
family business,
and family business exactly. But it was because like I think about like I was thinking about my customer interactions, and I think it was today or yesterday. I was like, man, it's like Jacob and Ethan go through like a whole bunch of customer interactions all day, and like they probably never get this angry.
Not at the customer.
Not at the customer. Can't.
It is funny. We are trying to do Google reviews. I'm sorry.
No, go.
So we're doing Google reviews, right? And there's guys that and like have been with the company for so long. They know the ins and outs. They don't give a fuck. Like they're almost untouchable. They feel like
Right.
And so they are trying to get reviews. And what they do is like during our meetings, like they'll write up like the good ones and the bad ones, whatever. And it's kind of funny because they'll have the good ones, and you know they got the smart asses in the meeting, like, oh, that's me. And then he'll read it out loud and be like, oh yeah. The driver is extremely nice. He's like, oh, never mind, that's not me. Like, and these guys just own the fact that they're dicks. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm in the same boat. We're all together here.
Nice.
About half of us.
That's cool.
If I get mad at like a customer or something, I go back and I yell at the ties.
Yeah, ties are pretty scared of Jacob.
It's pretty cool.
It's more annoying, like people. Not really like that they're mad or complicated, just like annoying.
Just extra.
Yeah. It happens. It's their wedding, so I mean, I can kind of get it, but like,
They get a pass.
Kind of get it.
kind of
I feel like that whole, what is it,
idea.
wedding concept of like most important day of my life is way too implemented in society. Because it's just
a normal day.
a normal day.
You're gonna have like 5 others like this.
Like I understand it coming from the wedding business. I do. Like it makes me feel good when they're happy and they're satisfied and have a great wedding. That's one of the benefits of being in this business. Technically, we're in retail, but it's nothing like a retail job.
Not at all.
Because in a retail job, I feel like the customer's always right. We have the advantage and the benefit of we're the experts. We're here to help you, type of thing.
You can play it off, and like I was in here the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, this guy's good at his job." He could be saying bullshit, but the way he was presenting
It's sometimes you just pull something out of your ass and say it confidently, and like you know what you're talking about, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so right." And I was like, "I know it.
I know."
Yep.
Just don't fold.
I've done it. Like I say something, I'm like, that was pretty good.
I'll use that for later.
Oh, that was pretty good. That makes sense.
I guess that did make sense.
But
That makes sense. It's fucking wedding. I think also too.
But don't think that we don't know our shit either, guys. We're well equipped.
It's just like I asked a lot of stupid fucking questions.
It's also, I feel like you guys are so normalized to weddings as well that like for someone like me who's not around the wedding business, I'd be like, man, this is the most important day of my life. But for you, it's like,
I can see that.
like
Well, it's the same thing with,
I've
like,
seen enough.
It's the same thing with like suits. I hate being around suits. I
Yeah.
don't like wearing suits. I'm around them all the time. Why the heck do I want to wear a suit?
I would wear a suit now. I like getting dressed up,
Wow.
but I just
That's me then.
don't do it like at
Yeah.
work.
You don't really
so-
have occasions to.
No, yeah,
It's also Arizona.
exactly.
You know, do
I like my job.
One of the things I kind of pulled out of my
Whatever he
butt
does.
was when someone said, "Oh, in a green suit, like, do you think a burgundy tie would be okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, that would look great." The thing about green and burgundy is they are both going to be dominant colors, so that's something that you have to look out for. That's something I completely made up right there on the spot with a green suit and a burgundy tie. So,
Or dominant colors.
that's an example of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dominant colors, definitely. I think, I don't know. Sounds convincing, doesn't it?
I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced on dominant.
Dominant colors.
If you would have said dominant, maybe like, I'm going to Google this guy.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it. Does green and burgundy go together?
That's to my cousin, too.
Oh,
Not Patrick.
I know Patrick.
I know you know Patrick. He was on the show with you.
Hate him. Just kidding.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's work. Work's just work. It's going to get busier and busier.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually, my business is slowing up soon.
I know. We're opposites.
Yeah, it's weird. It kind of sucks.
Does it?
Yeah, because I'm commissioned, so my money correlates with the business.
Oh.
So even though I get pissed off, I'm happy that I'm happy that I have this money. I'm blessed.
Hey, it's not hourly. Duh.
Not hourly, bro.
You say that so much for getting a white noise shirt that says I'm not.
Let's go.
My bad, guys. It's literally all I think about. Like when there's so much random times where like I'm just not getting paid. Like for example, my last stop today was to pick. Oh, that's actually fuck. So one of my stops today was an order, and it was a person who's canceling the service because of budgetary reasons, whatever. And so what I have to do is go pick up their empties. And so picking up, I don't get paid anything. I'm just picking up whatever. So I get there. Oh, fuck, man. I'm so pissed. This is my last stop. I've done 86. This is 87. Well, I did 85. I don't do the 3-story. So this is whatever. I'm in the 80s. I get there, and I get so mad when it's a fucking pickup. Like anything exchanged, whatever, and it's not left outside. I'm like, motherfucker, now I have to call you. Now I have to fucking ring the doorbell. That takes time. I'm not hourly. That takes fucking time. Just leave that shit out. I'll take it. I don't care if it's full, whatever. So I go up there, and there's nothing. I already know I'm not getting paid. I know I'm done with my day. So I go up there. Nothing's out there. So I ring the doorbell. I wait. I always do a 10-second thing. I even count with my hands in purpose, like on purpose, in front of like in case anyone's watching, in front of like the windows and stuff. And then I ring it again. I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna key this shit in like I picked it up and just take the fuck off. Like I don't care anymore. And then I see that these like little blinds open, and then it's like 2 people looking at me, and I'm like, hi. And then they're just like they've never seen anybody at their door before. And I'm like pointing at my hat, like, hey, Sparkly, like my logo's right here. Like I'm just trying to pick shit up. And then I see them. They shut the blinds on me. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Like, what the hell? And then they go to the door finally, 5 seconds later, and they're just fidgeting with it. Like they can't get it open. And I'm like, dude,
Bunch of kids or something?
no, these are old women.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I've been at this stop now at like when all this is going on for like 3 minutes. And I'm kind of pissed.
Not hourly.
It's $3.
Dude, and so I walk out. I'm like, I'm going to fucking leave. I'm done. So I'm walking out, and then I see the garage open. I'm like, okay, finally, some progress. And then I see somebody pull in. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? It's like a older adult guy. I'm like, hey, man, I'm just here to pick up your stuff. I got an order for 4. I'll just pick that shit up, whatever. He's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to cancel. It's like, yeah, I get that. I'm here to pick up. Yeah, for 4? It's like, that's what the order says, but I'll pick up whatever you need. Yeah, we have more. Cool. Can you go get it? Because I got to go. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay. Some of them are full, though. Like, cool. Just go ahead and get them. Like, I'll figure it out. Dude, this is just going on. And he's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. And I was just like, all right, come on. Like, so when it's people that I know are quitting, I'm a little bit more rude because I'm like, you're not a customer anymore. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, all right, man, snappy, make it snappy, bro. I gotta go. And then I said, make it snappy, I gotta go. And then I walk over to my truck and pretend like I'm doing something, so he thinks like he needs to rush. Yeah. Like I pull open the bay and I'm just like pretending like I'm counting shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm locking the other side, like just doing random shit.
You have the computer just clicking on the mouse.
Exactly. And then the garage closes and I'm still fucking waiting. I'm like, dude, hurry the fuck up. So then I go over, and then he comes out of the house, and he's like, over here. And that pisses me off. I'm like, bitch, I'm not coming to you. Like, I already went up there. Like, you come to me now. Like, that's how it works. So I walk across his yard. I'm all pissed off, kicking rocks. And then he's like, I got all these. I was like, okay. give them, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I grab him, and he's like, I got more. And I'm like, as I'm like I'm like, fucking keep them coming. Like, I'm grabbing them all. I'm emptying them out in front of his street. And then I ended up fucking leaving. And that stop should have taken me fucking a minute tops to pick up empties and throw them in my fucking truck. That shit took 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get the fuck home. It's 5:30. I got a fucking podcast to be on in like 2 hours. Like, get the fuck out of here. Gosh damn it. I don't ever have to deal with that guy again, though.
5 stars.
Fuck yeah, thank you. And I think it's funny because I think he had one more. And I walked back up, and it was like an old lady. She's sweeping. I'm like, hey, does he have one more? She's like, no, I think it's all. I was like, cool. I picked up the other two. I walked out, and then I hurried up and threw them in. I like fucking ran away. It's like, I don't care. You can keep them. It's like keyed it in. Like he fucking gave them to me. But my whole thing is I waste all that time, and not to mention the driving.
Yeah.
Going on the thing. If you accumulate it all up, it's like 20 minutes. I wasn't getting paid for shit.
True. Jeez.
And then my fucking car doesn't work right, like my truck. It needs fuel injectors, bro. So I'm fucking pedal to the metal. Literally, RPMs are at like 6,000, like in the red, and I'm going like 10 miles an hour. I'm like, dude. And it's so bad trying to merge onto like shit. No. So like I have to wait for huge gaps, and sometimes I get pissed. I'm like, you know what? It's rush hour.
Fuck it.
Whoever's behind me, I'm sorry, but get fucked.
Good luck.
So I've been getting cut off all the time lately. I'm like, ugh. And then I went to the mechanic. He's like, well, this isn't an overnight thing. You're going to have to write it up, and it's going to be in the shop for a few days. Like, fucking just give it to me, dude. Like, you working on the weekend. I'll figure it out on the road. So going on the freeways is very scary.
Nice.
Seems like you always have truck problems.
Yeah, dude. It's like at 80,000 miles.
Jeez.
So it's almost
That's
as
a
much as
lot
my
of
car.
It's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water.
So, like, I don't know, man. Got
Get a new
AC,
one.
though.
Just get a new one.
Oh, yeah, I'll buy one.
Like, can I use my own truck?
Throw a bay in that bitch. Just keep coming back to reload.
Yeah, I mean, you can drive faster, make better time.
That shit would be fucking slanted onto the ground. I don't care.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, work's fun. I love it. Can't wait to go back tomorrow and then do it all over again.
Yeah. Sounds like quite the dream.
Living the dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we don't have a Gavin vs. Wild this week.
Nope.
Because Gavin's not here.
Naturally.
But I do want to talk about Paul versus a Predator.
So I was going to ask you guys is when you guys watch Prey, were you like, fuck, this is exactly how Paul would hunt every animal in this fucking animal kingdom? Because that's what I was thinking.
How would you kill this predator?
I don't know anything about this, but I know I'd win. Easy. Arnold's shredded.
I'm convinced.
See, and this is where Gavin misses out on. His confidence.
That's true.
He can have a rocket launcher against a puppy, but the way he presents himself, I'm like, that puppy's going to beat that ass. That puppy going to eat that ass up. He's going to use that rocket launcher and beat the fuck out of you. That's his thing, man. That's his... He needs some confidence.
Paul versus Predator. Paul is the Predator.
Whoa.
Imagine that.
Movie low-key's about me.
Just taking out
my
Arnold
ancestor.
and his crew. One by one. Skinning them.
In the original Predator, does it like mark its kills or anything?
Not that I remember.
It keeps the trophies, though, I think, like the skulls.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I know what you're talking about, because
That's Alien vs. Predator.
he's marking his helmet.
He like snaps off like the acid blood on it, on the aliens.
It's pretty badass.
I liked Predators. That was cool.
Haven't seen
I
them.
don't remember that one too much, but there was a lot of predators
There was a lot. They're on the
and
planet.
a lot of humans.
Yeah, they had like the best of the best of random squads from all over the country. And
That's
the world. It was
Monster movies are some of the best movies.
Yeah, because it takes you out like into a random.
They're just entertaining.
It's like no expectations.
Exactly.
Show me.
Like
Show me.
Kong versus Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh, that movie. Yeah, no expectations. I was there for a good time.
Exactly.
Oh gosh! I'm gonna watch Planet of the Apes again.
El Cesar, that's my boy. El Cesar, he has a palace up in Vegas.
Oh,
should
does
go
he now?
sometime.
We should go sometime. Anyways, me and Paul went to the casino last week.
We did.
I was just there.
Down
I
40.
didn't gamble. Down 40? You lost 40 that night?
Yeah, it was just for fun. I was willing to lose 100, but you guys wanted to go.
Gavin will tell you the story next week, but I think he was up a good amount.
Like I think he was like 150 or once.
He was up 150. Then he went the next morning and lost it all.
Lost 120.
Lost 120.
I think.
Net gain 0.
Net gain 0.
Yeah, it's all for the fun.
It was cool. It was a good time. We're gonna go to Vegas twice next year, so
Good for you.
got it all planned out.
Good for you.
Might go to Vegas again by the end of this week.
You want to come?
Nope.
Yeah. Want to come?
Nope.
All right, you're invited.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get him.
We'll get you.
We'll get him one day.
I'll be invited, sure.
We'll get you.
go.
You're gonna come.
Oh, you will come.
Oh, you will.
If there's one thing that happens, I'll make sure Jacob comes.
Okay. I can't wait.
I can tell.
Do you have a DaJakey Factuality for us this week?
I do indeed. So, DaJakey Factuality. Today, sticking into the animal kingdom from our movie
Animal
review,
Kingdom.
Prey. Me, I like to sleep. I'm a sleepy boy. I took 2 naps on my day off the other day.
You do like to sleep.
It was great.
Ooh.
Loved it. Anyway,
2.
yeah, 2 in the same day. It was crazy.
He doesn't have a
unplanned.
bed, so he doesn't have
I do now.
Jealous much? Anyway,
I'm excited to go to my bed.
giraffes are an animal that take part in that.
They do take part in
Not
sleep. Yeah.
as much, though.
Not as much.
And I feel bad for them because giraffes sleep standing because of, they're vulnerable to predators if they lay down or anything.
Yes.
They're way up there. They sleep standing for around 5 minutes at a time.
What?
What
5
the
minutes.
fuck?
Say that again.
For no more than 30 minutes a day, typically.
Wait, what?
Yep.
These bastards are awake?
Yep, they just kind of curl their necks a little bit.
For
and then
23 and a half
They just take a little 5-minute nap.
Damn. Power naps.
If we were fucking drafts guys, I'd be like, yo, Jay, you got first watch. Me and E over here are going to go lay down.
They almost
Not
never
together.
lie down.
Not together. You have to specify that.
Yep, they sleep standing or sitting, and they also give birth standing up.
Yes. That's a long fall.
Imagine carrying your
Break a
child
neck.
for 9 months, whatever they carry it for, and then it just...
I also heard dolphins too. Aren't they 25-minute sleepers? However long they
He
can
looked
hold
up
their
giraffes, not dolphins.
however long they can hold their breath, they have to come back up.
Wow. I'm jealous.
I think whales are a few hours.
I gotta get at least 3 hours.
I can't imagine, dude. Damn, 5 minutes.
Rip.
Rough.
You guys want to try it?
That's some military shit. I tried it. It's like Navy SEAL shit. You put your legs up on you elevate your legs and then you spread out and you take it. I think it's 5 or 10 minute nap and it's supposed to rejuvenate you. I did it once before workout. Felt fucking bad, bro.
There was one summer, I think it was before my senior year of high school, where I tested sleeping every other day. On the day before.
And Jacob didn't know about this?
He knew about it. Maybe he didn't. It was a weird summer. On the days where I wouldn't be sleeping that night, I would take a hour nap at noon, but I'd have a full night's sleep every 2 days.
Yeah, that's psychotic.
It was. And then I only lasted 10 days. It was during
What's a full night's sleep too? 8 hours?
8 hours. 6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8.
Damn, dude. You're fucking something else.
I am indeed.
I wasn't.
If I get 5 hours of sleep, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah. This man will be up playing fucking video games till 5 in the morning and then wake up for his shift at 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know.
Quite 5 in the morning.
No, 4.
3.
Yeah, 3.
is typical.
Then he wakes up,
I wake up at 9, so that's
goes takes a shower,
that's a good amount.
lays
6
on his
hours.
bed for about
Yeah, he lives
5,
on his
10 minutes.
bed for a long time.
Yeah, with his towel. He's naked, butt ass.
It's my transition period. I gotta wake up.
I don't know how you go into a shower.
I go to the shower half asleep.
He's taking a shower half asleep. I don't understand how that works, but I respect it. I respect the grind.
Yo,
Yeah,
don't shame my routine.
I did. I remember at the time, I did research sleeping every other day. This was after I'd after I had given up.
after I give
Do
it
you
up.
ever complete that?
Yeah, how do you do that? Just live your whole life that way? On your deathbed?
So after I did that, I was like, man, I'm tired.
do you ever complete?
Yeah.
Apparently, someone tried to do it in the 50s and then went insane and died.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're I should try that.
No, that was
No
after
wonder
I did it.
This explains a lot. What summer was this?
5 years ago, 6 years ago.
He was normal 5 years.
That's true.
That's when I was doing 10 days, 10 videos for K-Ductions.
Yeah, you're insane. So
That was fun.
isn't it like I thought I read something.
Thought.
I did read something where it's like we don't like know why we sleep. Like we don't know like
That's
there's like no like natural like not natural. There's no like science
no
behind.
physiological reason to like that sleep benefits.
Yeah.
It's like you need it, yeah. Why? But it's like what does
What,
sleeping
it's not
do to
recharging
your body?
you because like your heart's
Don't
still
really
pumping,
know.
your brain's still going, everything's still working, your blood. It's just like you go into a random state
like
of
you're-
comatose.
I'm tired.
yeah.
Your body's not like producing any other nutrient when you sleep or anything.
Yeah, it's just a random like we just do it
Yeah,
because it feels good.
that's true.
I do like sleep.
I think most people do.
The thing about sleep is it's weird how you can die from that shit. Isn't it weird like sleep depression?
The weirdest thing about bombs is you can die from that shit.
The funny thing about bombs is I actually at GCC I took a chemistry class specifically for the reason because I wanted to learn how to make a bomb.
Oh my god,
I don't know, cut that out. I think low-key.
exquisite.
I wanted to know what like I just thought it'd be cool. Like they said, you need to learn the science to be a fucking lawyer for some gosh damn reason. So I said, the Joker was a chemist. Why not me? Like,
Why not me?
Is your teacher like Professor Kaczynski? No, never mind. Thinking of somebody else.
Never mind.
she's a crazy bitch though. She used to play piano and she would put Coca-Cola in her mouth and swish it, and she rotted her teeth. So she had at a point she told us. She had a master's degree and was living in a trailer because she was saving enough money to fix her teeth. She did that for years, for like
Maybe
3
she
years.
just shouldn't swish Coca-Cola.
Yeah, she used to do it when she was playing. Yeah, she just.
Ugh.
I know it sounds gross, and then
Yeah.
so she had dentures in, but she like made that a point to tell me.
I mean, drinking Coca-Cola by itself is gross, but it's good.
Low key,
I'm a Pepsi guy myself.
Same thing.
Not the same thing.
he's such a fucking psychotic.
Shut
asshole.
up, Paul.
Not even cherry Pepsi.
Ew. Ew. Alrighty. Well, appreciate y'all for joining us.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that you didn't do a fucking song.
I'm doing it. That's the last thing we usually do.
Yeah,
Funny thing,
sometimes.
I was going to pick this one song, but Jacob said, please don't. I want to drown myself if you do. Something like that.
I do be saying stuff like that.
I do be saying stuff.
So I was at work and I was working, right? And I started
Naturally.
I started singing along to Paint It Black. You know the song Paint It Black, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you do. You don't know the song, Paul?
Was it Rolling Stones?
It's Rolling Stones.
Oh, yes.
Like, let me just read the lyrics.
Yeah, read it.
so-
No, sing it. It'd be better.
So
Put
it's
them on the spot, huh?
I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. No,
Play
know
that song on Expert on
Guitar
Guitar
Hero?
Hero 3.
Anyways,
Badass,
I didn't know the words, so I was just like saying gibberish. I was going
Just
like,
doing the melody.
right, and I was just saying gibberish, and I was like, this song is sounding pretty badass in French.
Oh.
So I looked it up in French, and you know what? I was right. It did sound pretty badass in French. But Jacob said, I want to drown myself. So
I was about to say I respect you so much, but I don't anymore.
and plus, it's just Paint It Black, just French version. I don't think that's really song of the week. I don't want you to listen to the normal version. French people aren't normal. So the song of the week is
Rush Hour 3, I found that out.
Rush Hour 3. The song of the week that I have decided, let me find the artist's name.
You're totally not just looking for a song right now.
No, I know the song. I'm just trying to.
Hey, did you
I'm
use
getting
the
all the
cover for
information.
you, bro? Just give
No,
me a
man.
wink.
All right, so it's by Peggy, all caps.
I don't think that matters.
They're like a YouTube, TikTok artist, right? So I found the song, and
Up and coming.
to me, it sounded like a James Bond opening song,
Okay.
Intrigued.
like one of the Daniel Craig movies.
Oh, I'll show you one. That's pretty good.
And it's actually pretty badass. I like it.
sure
It's called
pretty
"Villains
good.
Aren't Born," and then in parentheses, "They're made." And I really liked it because it sounded like a James Bond opening, and I want to watch James Bond again.
Never seen it.
You're a liar.
I've never seen
You've never seen any of them?
Any of them.
What?
You're a liar. Damn.
You seem like at least a James Bond appreciator.
Me? I sound like a James Bond appreciator?
Oh, I said he would seem like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Octopussy. I know that's one of them.
That's an old one, yeah.
Which ones are we talking about? We're talking about the Daniel Craig
Daniel
ones?
Craig ones.
No, I've never seen any of them. I'm not that, like, I'm opposed to it. I just haven't gotten
I
around
think you
to
would
it.
like them.
I'm too busy, walking up 3 stories.
Like, because Daniel Craig as James Bond is badass.
Pretty fucking bad. I saw a cool scene where he has, like, a tarantula on him, and he takes a shot of tequila.
Yeah, that's
there's literally
Skyfall.
a movie that has the word casino in it. So
There is. It's the first one.
So what you're saying is we get a suite, we put that shit on, we watch it.
Why do we need to be in a suite?
El Cesar.
hot tub?
Anyways, villains aren't born; they're made by Peggy. All caps is Peggy. So check it out. Let us know what you think, and letting us know what you think. Why don't you leave a comment? And if you leave a comment, then you might be read on the following episode.
Is it Brett's? I like Brett's.
Last week is Brett.
I liked his.
Said, yeah, sure. Gavin has seen an image of Jack the Ripper's final kill, but has he seen this video called One Man, One Jar? Oh, my God.
Dude, Brett sent me an Instagram post.
He sent it to me, too.
Okay.
I just said, no.
I said, by the way, I liked your comment, and I like how you're reading it. He sent me 2 pictures of that, or things that, like, correlate to fucking One Man, One Jar.
It was the start of the video, or I don't know, I've never seen the video, of the guy's, like, legs. And then the jar was actually SpongeBob, like, when he was stuffed in the jar that one time.
No.
So it was like that. And it was
Shout out, Brett.
disturbing. But thanks for the
Dirty
comment,
dog.
Brett. That is something that we will think about intensely. Be sure to follow our Instagrams at OEF White Noise. And if you're curious to see what we look like, we post our reels there. So Gavin was there last week. We'll post more of him. We'll post from Paul, maybe Jim Jacob. Yeah. It'll be great. And be sure to follow OEF Studios on Instagram as well, and our YouTube, One-Eyed Fits. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Always is.
Watch next week's movie, Terminal, and we'll be here next week to review it. Woo! And with that being said, goodbye.